What I'm going to do in this video is try and take you through the various products that Meglio make to aid with muscular and fascial release. I'll try and talk you through where you'll use each product and what the differences are between them so that you can make a better decision on which one's best for you. We're going to start with the largest of them, which are the varieties of foam roller. You've got the softer blue variety, and then you've got the firmer grid variety. If it's your first time using a foam roll, or the muscle's particularly tender, you'll probably want to start with the blue roller. It exerts slightly less pressure, it's less firm, therefore it'll be less tender to use. If you're more experienced or have used a foam roller before, you can go straight on to the harder grid varieties that have the hollow core. Foam rolls want to be used on any of your big muscle groups of the body, or where you don't want to exert too much point pressure that the balls would do. Examples of this is your back, your quads, hamstrings, calves, any of the larger muscle groups of the body. It can still be used for your glutes and smaller muscles around your hip, but it will exert less pressure on these. Other than the foam rolls, we'll look at the use of balls. So Meglio make 4 varieties of the ball, starting from the small spiky ball, the medium one, and the large one. They come in a set of 3, and then they also do the lacrosse ball. Really, you can use all of these on the smaller muscle groups of the body, or if you are going to use it on the larger groups of the body, such as your quads, it's going to exert far more pressure and be more tender to use, but very good for deactivating trigger points. The main areas that we tend to use the balls are soles of your feet, your calf, and the muscles around the side of your hip. So trigger points in the calf, plantar fasciitis, TFL strains or glute strains around the hips, and they're also very useful around the shoulders. They differ from the foam roll because the pressure they exert due to their surface area is greater, so you get a much smaller targeted area. So even small muscles just around the underside of the shoulder, absolutely brilliant for those. The size of the ball you'll use out of these 3 really again is governed by where you're using it on the body. If it's the sole of your feet and you've got quite small feet, you'll probably want to use the blue one. You'll use the larger one for areas such as your glutes or your lower back. The last product that Meglio make for muscular and fascial release is the massage stick. The massage stick is a really versatile tool. You can change the amount of pressure you're using depending on how painful the area is. If it's very sore and very tender, exert less pressure yourself. If it's not as tender, you can exert far more pressure yourself. This is used on your calf, quadriceps, hamstrings, sides, and inner of your leg. To see how you can use these products at home, visit mymeglio.com.